happen when you kick off after dark. Glad to have you with us in the Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama Protective Stadium, home to the UAB Blazers. As we'll see, the Groupers taking on a squad from the American, the UAB Blazers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Groupers' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. Caught inside the 30 and he'll bring it back. They get him stopped, but a really good job of blocking by the return team. He's out to the 44. The Blazers' offense will come out first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Guys heard that really resonated with you.
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off the RPO, complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Let's talk for just a second about UAB. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Looking to throw, it's Kitna. Caught over the middle, it's Milner. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the game, and they move the sticks. And the Blazers are marching down the field. A shot toward the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Got out of trouble and throws. Firing to the right, complete. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. The Blazers will snap it on 1st and 10. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, UAB. They're on the board first here in the season opener. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
The Groupers' offense will try to get something started with their first possession. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The groupers will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Snagged in the middle. It's Klein. Stopped just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Scanning the field is Kitna. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Lets it fly. Intercepted to stop the threat.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There was a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
Pressure coming. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Wants to go up top on first down. He tries to take the top off. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
You know, as an offense, you just don't get that many great opportunities in games to hit these type of big-time plays. When plays like that present themselves and receivers are open, as a quarterback, you have got to make that throw.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Jackson. They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, groupers. The defense putting points on the board.
What a nice job by the defense. Not only getting the football out, the awareness to scoop it up. I got space, get up the field, a little caravan to the end zone, making the big play. And this offense in game one, man, not only do you give up the turnover, you give up a touchdown, and you haven't scored that many points. They got to get it together.
They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. To the air, it's Kitna. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, UAB. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. To the ground with the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Offense gets set for second down. With the catch, it's Parrish. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, running back gets to give. They stop him again, and not only that, they've made this fourth down that much harder. And the groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll return it from around the 50. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Got it behind the line. It's Brown.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Dances away. Hit as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Looking to pass. It's Kitna. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. And the Blazers line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Here comes the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having...
Oh, he's got some space. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The groupers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying play action. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the groupers will call on their punt team. A low line drive and not his best work. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Blazers! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was looking for some running room, and not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. He really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They'll power it inside with the fullback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You wonder about that play call on 3rd and long, maybe just trying to get themselves a little bit more real estate, but it didn't fool the defense. They create another negative play now deep in the opponent's territory. The defense has just been dominant on this drive.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Looking to the big tight end. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Kitna. Safe completion. Screen. Breaks the tackle. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Blazers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Quarterback moving. Little time, lets it go. He's got an open man.
like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UAB. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Minnesota is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things in Minneapolis. Trust me when I tell you that. On this field and off it, this game is not over. They're trailing by just 4 to Buffalo. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The groupers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Gonna swing it on second down. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. When you've already set your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. And the groupers will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A low line drive and short kick. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Well, jet sweep pass. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. And the Blazers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Kitna. Unleashes one deep. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. The Blazers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Forced out of the pocket. Looking for the score. Touchdown, UAB. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your seat.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Blazers will kick it off to start the second half. Bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll operate out of split backs. The option look. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great, but they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here.
And the ball's loose in the backfield. Oh, and he gets it back, so you can file that one under. Could have been worse. The groupers will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So much for the wet ball drill. Couldn't hang on to it and muffed it. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They have it once again in spectacular field position. Cashed in the last time and even better this time around.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying to slam in. Touchdown Blazers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. A quick pass to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They go to the counter. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Great job by the defense that time, bowing up. You're on your own goal line, so you've got to be great against the run, and they forced that ball to go to the outside, use their speed to bring the ball carrier down.
Trying to impose their will with the run. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. And the groupers will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And he muffs it. It's loose.
And a huge thank you in order right there. That return is literally going to go find my man and go, thank you so much for making up for my mistake. That could have been huge, but the offense caught a break and fell.
Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Gets it past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And if you want to bring all your tight ends in the game, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring in more linebackers, more defensive linemen, get ready for the run, less speed on the field, especially when you get down here in the red zone. I feel like I can match up man-to-man with those tight ends in the back end. Nice job understanding a run was coming.
The Blazers come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. Hauls it in the 1st down and more. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. We've reached a break. It's UAB on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. They'll keep it on the ground. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UAB.
Game one, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points.
Oh, they try to trick him. The holder wants to pass. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
UAB 50 and 7.
From inside his own 15, looking for room.
The return is tackled down at the 27.
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The groupers in a good spot here with second and short. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. On the ground, it's Craig. And there were some collisions in there. The D finally stops him short of the marker. And the groupers send out the punt unit. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And the ball will come to rest just inside the 40-yard line. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Here's the handoff. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Wants to throw. It's Kitna. Finds his man. It's Hooks. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you've got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Blazers come to the line on 3rd and short. To keep the drive moving. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Catch in the middle. It's Milner. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Blazers have their offense in high gear. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He's racked up 92 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day.
I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
And what you see late in games, man, those teams that can really run the football and run that clock when they got a lead, you really win a lot more football games. So I think you look for them to be physical down the stretch of this game, try to continue to do this on the ground, continue to eat that clock.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way.
They fake it, the kicker's looking to pass. He goes out of bounds, stopped short, and the gamble on the fake does not pay off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes with the return. Really disciplined. By the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He'll ride his man on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, this defense seems like they've had a good plan. Be run. They just always seem to be in position, and they're just waiting for him to keep the football and try to get outside. Nice scheme coming into this game.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The groupers are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Nowhere for him to run again, and now fourth down is going to be a tough one. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. One more play to pad the stats. To the air, it's Kitna. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. They were back in their own end and they stopped the drive.